there's a nice breeze. It feels so good, right?
Hey, Ernest, did Inspector Hastings actually say to wait for him here?
Yes. He called really early this morning and told me to wait here, in front of the Layman Reserve Bank.
So I guess that means something happened here, right, Katrielle? Oh my gosh, don't sleep while standing up. Katrielle. Hey, wake up, Katrielle.
Inspector Hastings, thanks for the treat.
What?
So you had him treat you to something in your dream?
Sorry, she's half asleep. Miss Layton? Good morning, Inspector Hastings. So, what kind of case do you have for us?
You are too fast to change gears. At the request of Scotland Yard, you are to treat this case as highly confidential.
So, we're taking this case for someone else?
That's right.
Highly confidential? What happened?
You see, the bank has been robbed.
I see. What amount are we talking about?
100 million pounds.
I see. 100 million pounds.
100 million?
Shh. That's simply way too much. So that means the reward is going to be huge too, right?
Let me introduce you. This is the bank's manager and the one requesting the case investigation. I'm Bianca Teller.
I'm Katrielle Layton from Layton Detective Agency. This is my assistant, Ernest, and Cheryl, the pet.
I'm not a pet. So this adorable young lady is the one taking the case?
Oh my, saying I'm adorable. It is true, though.
You realize she didn't say it in a good sense, right? Will she be alright, Inspector Hastings? Right. I do believe that as a detective she's really good. That's fine. But I aim for perfection. If you get in our way, I'll have to ask you to leave, Miss Layton.
Yes, of course. Please, call me Katrielle.
You will solve this case perfectly, right, Miss Layton? Perfectly this, perfectly that. What a bothersome person. Does that dog ever shut up? Nah, she's scary.
He may look like that, but he's an excellent dog. He can perceive smells that other people can't, and he can track suspicious people by their scents, and he can sniff out secret passageways. Other than that, well, he can notice when he smells.
Can you mention something other than my nose?
And of course, we'll be solving this case with the utmost perfection. On that note, is it all right if I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
Why are you hiding this case from the public? With help from the citizens, you may be able to gather more information to resolve this. Get more eyes, right?
If people found out that we are missing 100 million pounds, the trust of our bank would plummet and our clients would worry. If that happened, the whole of London, no, the whole country would panic and incidents would follow. That's why we need to resolve this first.
I see, so that's the reason why. But don't your customers deserve an explanation?
Of course. Once the case is resolved, I plan on taking responsibility for it. We have dedicated our lives to this bank, and we must protect it no matter what. Perfectly.
Perfectly?
That's right. Perfectly. Everything must be perfect. If it isn't, it has no value, nor reason to be.
Bianca.
This impressive man has an incredible presence.
Of course he does. That's Grant Sloane's, the main owner of this bank, among other companies.
Good morning, Mr. Sloane.
Bianca, are you sure you'll have enough time?
You're right. I'll be going now.
Where are you going?
Due to the incident, Manager Shinplasters had to be sent to the hospital.
There was a victim?
Yes, we still don't know the details about what happened, though. It seems he received a hit on the head and hasn't regained consciousness yet. Then if you'll excuse me, I have to go for a smoke break.
Bianca looked really worried. Cheryl, go be your emotional support dog.
What?
Well, it's a person under her charge.
Bianca is a perfectionist. I'm sure she's unable to forgive herself for this incident.
So...
Grant, will you lead us to the scene?
You are the team that's taking this case. Is that correct? It happened inside our latest safe, the Hermit.
Hermit?
It was developed by my group. It's the latest security safe, able to withstand even a tank's attack.
You're saying this safe was broken into? Mr. Sloanes, please give us the details of the incident.
This morning, a security employee came in to do a regular inspection. The door was open and the 100 million had disappeared from inside. Shin Plasters was already unconscious. The culprit probably used the manager to get in.
Or maybe after the thief broke in, he was found out. I wonder which one it was.
In order to open the safe, you need not only the code, but also the authorized fingerprint.
There's technology like that? As expected of the latest model.
The ones with access to the vault are Grant, Bianca, and the manager that got involved in the incident, Mr. Shin Plasters.
That's quite the strict security.
We are talking about the money of London. That's the least we can do.
This is quite a huge vault.
A lot bigger than our office.
What's that?
An intake ventilation fan. The one on the end is a vent. It's a really powerful system that regulates both the temperature and the humidity inside the Hermit.
Do you really need such a thing in a vault like this?
In our bank's vault, we keep not only money, but also jewels and other valuable items. Hermit is not only secure, but it also has the systems to make sure the conditions are just right for these items.
Inspector Hastings, how many of these items were stolen?
No, only 100 million in paper money.
Mr. Sloanes, what's this?
That's the space for 100 million pounds.
Eh? You just had the banknotes just like that?
Out in the open.
In hindsight, perhaps a big box would have been better, but Hermit could be considered the container.
In any case, 100 million in banknotes must weigh quite a lot, right?
This looks like the work of a professional.
True, the thief may not have been alone. There may have been a lover. Do you have any evidence in any other place in the bank or the surrounding area?
We are completely empty-handed there. There are no traces of infiltration nor any means to take the money out.
That can't be!
It is a completely closed room case.
I see, so that's how it is.
Katrielle, did you figure out this case already?
Yes! The key to this closed room mystery is... That without any food, my head can't work properly on the case. Let's have breakfast! What should I have today?
Seriously, this girl.
Even Inspector Hastings gave up and went to investigate other areas. And I'm thinking pancakes.
And Grant had a conference, right?
Bianca! It looks like she came back from the hospital. She looks really affected by this.
I guess some people take their work too seriously, too.
Eh? Miss Layton?
Katrielle. Hey, wouldn't it be better if you talked some more with Bianca before going? To breakfast?
I guess so. Do you really think so?
Of course, isn't it obvious?
Alright, I got it.
She's not into it at all. Yeah, man.
Sorry for intruding. Bianca, how was Mr. Shinplasters?
He hasn't regained consciousness yet.
What kind of injuries does he have?
It seems that other than the heavy hit on his forehead, he's fine.
His forehead? Was he attacked from the front?
Now, when they found Shin Plasters, he was face down. He probably hit the floor with his forehead.
Face down? I almost have it. Bianca, I have one more question for you.
What?
Isn't there any good restaurant that serves delicious food nearby? Oh, so good. I know we can't go into a good place. She seeks perfection in everything after all.
Is it alright for us to eat so good?
Oh? I knew there was something weird with that banner. The one on the other side is missing. Yeah? When you put a banner like that, normally you would put one on each side. Is that so? Come on, look over there. You can see the hangers for it, right? You are right.
Katrielle.
Is something wrong? Found it!
What's wrong? What's gotten into you?
That's the Layman's Reserve Bank banner.
What's it doing in a place like that?
Huh? Ah!
No, I'm so sorry.
It's Pete from the newspaper.
You shouldn't fish in a place like this.
Have you been fishing here?
Yeah, just for a little while I'm on the lookout.
While you've been here, have you noticed anything unusual?
Eh?
While you've been here, have you noticed anything unusual? Well, have you? Have you? Come on, answer!
How did you get here? This morning the wind was really strong. But other than that...
Wind? I see, so that's how it was. The mystery is history! Woohoo!
What?
This case is like a perfect sweet, soft and light, melting in your mouth, and only 10 calories. I need it for my girlish figure. Yes, just like pavlova.
Pavlova? I've never heard of it. Is it one of those fancy desserts you like?
Everyone, Miss Layton has already solved this mystery of the disappearing 100 million pounds. It's also pronounced pavlova. Have you been able to solve it? Let's give it a little thought. These are the hints. I wonder how Miss Layton managed to solve the mystery with just these. Now, let's hear about the solution.
Miss Layton, is it true you've solved the mystery?
Indeed! Then allow me to explain the tale of where the 100 million pounds has gone, and how the manager got his wings! The 100 million pounds is gone with the wind.
I don't give a damn. Well done, we are in complete sync. You're being too noisy, shut up. Rude.
We were working on the basis that someone stole or hid the 100 million, that there was a grand master behind all this. But the 100 million pounds simply disappeared. Disappeared? Where to? Beyond the skies!
Eh?
In order to preserve the items in here, Hermit takes air from high altitudes and it flows in here. When both fans are working, they regulate the pressure, and there's no problem. But yesterday, the fan malfunctioned and the air didn't flow in.
That's impossible. I check every system of the vault every single day. Perfectly.
Shut up. Did you really check it perfectly last night? Just think about it. If the intake stops working while the vent keeps expelling air, we'll have a vacuum. Like every morning, Manager Shinplasters came in to check the vault. But as soon as the door opened, the air suddenly came in and Mr. Shinplasters was sucked in with it. But with the air suddenly coming in, the banknotes were sucked in by the vent fan. They scattered and flew through the London sky.
This happened just by chance. There's nothing that could have been done about it.
But if I have to say something, the culprit for this case was just a wind fairy.
What's with such a fancy culprit? Now that evil woman's gonna yell at me.
Katrielle. Miss Layton, we caught our wind fairy.
That's a fancy task to complete.
Just as you said, the wind was blowing about 30 knots, 50 miles east of here. So far, we found 80 million pounds. we've managed to avoid the worst scenario.
Well, we probably lost around 20 million pounds that we won't find, which is not the perfect outcome.
Yeah, but if no one realized what happened here, we wouldn't get away with only 20 million pounds. More importantly, everyone wants to know what's the deal with you and shin plasters. I'll make sure that the money gets sent as compensation for our manufacturing company.
Sounds corrupt.
The bank needs to keep going forward, as it always has. This should solve everything.
Aren't you glad, Miss Teller?
No. Even with all that, this incident did indeed happen. Allow me to renounce my position and take responsibility for...
Miss Teller, why would someone so obsessed with perfection miss the malfunctioning fan? What a great question I just asked.
That's because...
That was my fault, right?
Shin Man? Mr. Shin Blasters! Are you feeling okay?
Yes, I'm perfectly fine, Bianca.
So that's the manager who lost consciousness.
I'm glad it wasn't anything serious. He was only unconscious for a few hours. But what did that mean with it being his fault? Mr. Shinplasters is retiring today after working at Layman's Reserve Bank for 40 years. He went out with a bang.
Yeah.
Bianca was so focused on the preparations for the party for him that she missed the fan's problem. She didn't strike me as the party type, though. She doesn't like parties. What she likes is no other than Mr. Shinplasters.
Is that so? What did you say?
It's not what you're thinking.
Manager of Shin Plasters was Bianca's mentor when she was a rookie here.
All that's left to do is support me perfectly.
I'll be in your care.
Admiring his perfection on the job, Bianca started to work with manager Shin Plasters. She rose in rank rapidly and she became a manager here.
I was so anxious back then. I wasn't sure if I was ready to have such a position.
You'll be alright no matter what happens. I'll support you perfectly. That's my role after all.
Mr. Shinplasters!
I was able to keep doing a perfect job thanks to those words. Then I took up smoking, but then I allowed myself to have such a mistake. I only wanted to thank you by making your last day here as perfect as possible. I'm so sorry, Manager Shin Blasters.
Bianca, the time I spent with you at Layman's Reserve Bank, working with you is the most valuable treasure of my life.
Just by saying something like that, I have no more doubts. Allow me to resign my manager position and take responsibility for this incident. At least that way I'll do it perfectly in the end.
Wait a moment. Granty, what do you think?
Grant.
D?
Come on, Shin Plasters. You promised you wouldn't call me that again.
What is the relationship between you and Mr. Shin Plasters?
Shin Plaster was in charge of my education back in the day.
So, Granty, what's your opinion?
I want to make Layman Reserve Bank the largest bank in London. And for that to happen, Bianca, I'm going to need you now more than ever. We need that heart of yours to seek that perfection. I'll keep counting on you.
Yes. Thank you very much.
You've done a fantastic job of solving this case. Thank you, Katrielle.
They're done. These are the perfect cookies. Oh, they look delicious. Right? Have some. Oh, cookies baked by Miss Layton. Thanks for the food. Ah, it's so hard. I knew it.
You did? You've perfectly fooled us.
Miss Layton. That's Mini Corner. Pancakes are the best. They can be sweet or a full meal. Well, they run deep in English tradition, and you can have a pancake any day of the year. There's also Pancake Day. It's become a traditional event.